Hey guys, okay, so today we have got the L'Oreal Paris Skin Paradise Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer. This is another one of those new products. I think I showed this the other day. I can't remember. We're just gonna do it today. Okay, I've got it in the shade Fair 1, and it says Awaken Fresh Glow with Luminous Coverage, 24-hour hydration. Okay, so I tried to film a video a minute ago and it did not work out at all. This is the story of my life, but I had mentioned that my office is still in full swing. So that's what this is. Be careful what you wish for, ladies, because 12-hour days. Okay. I was gonna say something I can't remember. So recently I did do a review on this Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tinted Moisturizer. Not my favorite, but I'll give you kind of a side-by-side comparison. I've got a couple, maybe I'll do a couple shade comparisons and side-by-side comparisons of some tinted moisturizers that I have. So the bottom one is the L'Oreal, the new one. Up next, we'll go ahead and do the Super Dewy. Makeup Revolution Super Dewy. Oh, I kind of do like the shade a tiny bit better, but it was still almost on the dark side for me. This is the Makeup Revolution one. Let's do, my favorite tinted moisturizer to date is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop in the shade Fair 2W. They've got a million shades of this. I don't know, there's something about it that I like. It might even be almost too light for me. Probably if I mixed all these together, I'd create the perfect shade, but we're not talking about that right now. I've got one more, which is also decent. Let me see if I can find it. It is the AOA Perfect BB Cream, which BB creams and tinted moisturizer are pretty similar. Okay, I hate this because of the mess that it makes, but it's a nice product. Not much coverage, but it's a good shade. As you can tell, like the difference. Not a lot of coverage. The shade is good though. It feels a bit thicker, creamier than these ones that I just tested. But honestly, if I mix these two, I probably would get the perfect shade. We're not talking about that right now. Okay, so anyway, very inexpensive. I think you get less than a full ounce though. 0.3 milliliters. No, that's a full ounce, I believe. So yeah, full ounce of that. This is the shade Fair for this one. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe all that stuff off. And we'll just get to it. Okay, I haven't heard anything about this. I think maybe because summer's coming up, spring and summer coming up, they're doing a lot of tinted moisturizers, which I like tinted moisturizers for wintertime because it seems like the perfect time to have a tinted moisturizer because you're in the heat, there's all that dry air and dehydration around, and it's really dry during the wintertime. So I feel like it'd be a good time for a tinted moisturizer, but I think people associate wintertime with kind of like full coverage, you know, to kind of correlate with those, you know, deep lips and, you know, dark eye looks and stuff. But anyway, so here it is. It is pretty thin. Yeah, pretty thin. All right, so I'm just gonna, we'll go this side first. And I'll just use my fingers since that's usually the best way to apply a tinted moisturizer. Okay. Ooh, it smells so good. Now, officially, I dislike scents in my cosmetics. Because it most likely is going to irritate somebody's skin or burn their eyes. And in my situation, it's usually an eye burner. But it does smell really good, and if I had a perfume that smelled like this, I'd wear it all the time. It's kind of like, it's kind of like florally, but it has that perfumey kind of like darkness to it. It's good. It smells really good. Okay, so I'm getting a tiny bit of coverage. Let's just go ahead and do the whole thing. We'll even ourselves out. Probably need a little bit more on this side. This is a tinted moisturizer, so I'm not expecting like a lot of coverage, but videos like this are just so that you guys can kind of see the kind of coverage that it can give, and if that's what you're looking for, then you'll be able to see what it can give. tinted moisturizers are good to have around because you can thin out foundations and concealers with them. Now I have a very thick moisturizer on underneath this that I just put on, this tinted moisturizer. I put it on probably 5 minutes before I started this video and put this tinted moisturizer over top. So it had a little bit of a chance to settle into my skin, and this tinted moisturizer is not reacting with the moisturizer and starting to ball up, separate, or crumble or whatever. That has happened to me in the past, so this is not doing that. I think the shade is decent. I could totally get away with this because my natural skin is darker than my neck in the first place. I do think I prefer this shade better, the shade of this one better to it, because it kind of brightens my skin. But it looks nice. It's got like a dewy finish. It feels nice. It smells so good. But this is the kind of coverage that we're looking at. And of course, it's a tinted moisturizer, so it's not gonna probably be offering a lot of coverage, or those aren't the claims anyway. It does say awaken fresh glow with luminous coverage. I don't really think that this is coverage. This is like sheer coverage. I am getting a tiny bit of pigment around my eyes to cover that up. So for me, I would have to wear a concealer anyway. So that's just how it looks. It does look nice. I don't know that this is a product that I would be like, yes, run out and get this right now. Honestly, I still do like this one better as a first impression, and I also like the AOA one better as a first impression. Now, this is not technically a tinted moisturizer, it's a BB cream, but they're pretty comparable. So, okay, so that's all I've got for today. I will wear this for the rest of the day and update my thoughts in the description. The description below, and don't forget to like, thumbs up, subscribe, ding my bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.